meet you.
And the main guy.
Yeah, but my man.
Good to go.
Come on, man. How are you, pal?
Oh, look at that! Your car matches the governor's shirt. Nice.
Be a Porsche, right?
Oh, yeah.
I've been want to borrow them. And how old is it? How old?
Yeah, how old are you? Tell the governor. Nice smile. 10. Yes.
How old are you?
8.
Don't ask.
I'll stop there. I may ask questions. We're going to take a picture here. I love this.
This is Brian Hanlon. He does Brian Hanlon. He does the trucks for the NFL Hall of Fame.
Oh, sure.
And he comes with a guy. Mama's University guy, and that's how we kind of got connected.
Oh, that's a great job.
And he wanted to do some kind of spreadsheet for the site. And we kind of gave him a few ideas.
Okay, so we'll do a show.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Where do you want us to be?
Make sure. Up. Good, you good? Let's go. You come on over here.
I'm going to wait for the press to finish so I can get the
Okay, don't get hit on the street.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
The good news is we got a good photo. Bad news
Okay,
is
ready?
we got
I'm
three people
taking it.
in the hospital.
Thank you.
I'll be next.
Okay, we're ready.
Okay, we're gonna go a little tighter. Okay. Very looking. Thank you.
That's good.
How about head up? Head up. Picture. Head up. You gotta do one more. Oh. Yeah, thank you. You're ready, I'm going. Thank you.
I'll cover your car with my wife, but I'll stand in the back. So how are we going to do this?
We're gonna walk back.
Okay.
Along North Bay Ave, and then I think there's something up with the
Fantastic. Yeah, give me a second.
So when we first started the whole process, it was only supposed to be at the basement. Mary went to like an old playground. then everyone thinks it's just a playground, but it's not because you've got these could be 20, 30, 40, 50. So that's when they went from this little project to this big, huge.
When did you start?
March
8 years.
2007.
When do you think this will have a I would love that.
Wait, give me this thing.
They wanted this out of the backpack.
Ready?
That's fast.
So yeah, so
3 months.
all materials.
So that's it. These days, that's
From what I'm learning, yeah. Playground with all the material was shipped in last year.
Yep.
So now that we're open again, we'll have all that material brought back into the site.
That's huge.
Within the next 2 to 3 weeks, we'll keep you updated through Dante. We'll see the progress.
I love it. I'm looking
Very
forward to
excited.
coming back.
We're very excited.
It's ready to rock.
We're all looking forward to having you back for a grand opening.
What's that?
We're looking forward to having you
Yes.
back for a grand opening.
No doubt.
Maybe the best
doubt.
call I've had as governor was this guy.
Oh,
Tell him we
how
found
funny
the
was that?
$400,000.
How funny was that?
Great.
So yeah, so once we heard from Terrence and we were on the budget, I was like ecstatic. That was like
Yeah.
good enough. So then I said, listen, how do I get in touch with the governor?
How do you make sure it gets over
But
the
I
goal
was
line?
able to get to your chief of staff, and
Yeah.
then he said, oh, you know what? I'll have the governor call you.
Yeah,
And then
that's true.
there he goes.
And here we are. Watch
And here we
behind you
are. And here we are, you know, a few
Yeah.
months later. And then
Yeah.
when it passed,
Yeah.
then we got through.
That's the key thing. It's one thing getting it into the budget, then it's got to stay on the budget.
Yeah,
Over
it costs you
3 or 4 months that it's negotiated.
crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So this is the existing part. This building over here is the youth service for Tom's River.
Yeah.
They help low to middle income families help with daycare and after school programs.
Yeah.
So basically we're just kind of like piggyback around
That'll
their
stay,
property.
right?
Now stay. Parking lot, we'll have it all redone for them and for us. Over there is another piece of property that will be additional parking. So there's going to be about somewhere around 85 to 95 handicapped parking spaces, and then an additional another 150 parking spots.
Wow.
The reason why is when you hold festivals and events, you don't want to turn people away because they can't get parking. So you're just going to make it as
And you want to make it as convenient as possible.
That's the idea. That's the idea. And so and once again, as you can see, it's just they're still tissue. That here you go, building tissue. The last thing you want to do is just stick a panel on something up.
Sure.
And you have the police station right behind you.
That doesn't help.
It doesn't hurt. No, no, it does not.
Moscow lights that you got.
Does not deter. All right, so now you're going to start seeing now the other part of the complex, which most people don't see.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden they come to here like, oh my gosh, this thing's fast.
Yeah.
So what you see in front of you is same thing. Walking path goes around the entire part here. So
Yep.
actually, like if you want to, you can come here, go to a workout. It's totally different. But that's the idea. Is that you come here, become typical, and my son is playing here, interacting, and therefore there's no there. Yeah. Everyone's all about this.
How long is the path?
The path's got a little bit more than a quarter mile. Do 4 laps. So
How long, guys?
in front of you, what you see here
Yep.
is, we really do a tour like on there, but because it rains so much, we were kind of, we don't want to take everything out there. But what you see in front of you is the bocce ball courts and the half basketball. Think about it, bocce ball, everyone can play. You're in a wheelchair, or if you have a hip replacement or something.
Yeah.
So it's bocce and then half court basketball. And the reason for that, special Olympics. See, the idea is once I build this thing, how do you get people to now utilize this thing every single time, every single day? Because I drive, Tom's River North High School is right there, right behind me.
Yep.
I drive past the accident every single day. The accident happened about 10 miles from here. And the idea for the location was, it was so close to the accident. So I drive every single day past the accident. But the good news is when I come back home, I see this.
That's huge.
And that kind of helps me cope with, obviously, the
You
accident.
say hello to some folks here. How are you? Sure. Good. How are you? Good. Phil Murphy. Nice to see you guys. How are you, man? The clock is ticking. I just heard it from Larry. Yep. Hello, everybody.
Hello. How are you?
Councilwoman, great to see you. Thanks so much for. How are you? Hey, man, coming. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Oh yeah.
Blame Terrence, okay? Don't blame me. I told him golf shirts.
There you go. Terrence, it's a good look though. It's like, I'll tell you.
It's just all the shame. You have the short outfit.
Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, exactly. Actually, I bought the shirt at Bradley Beach after I did a run because we were going out to breakfast afterwards. I realized I had nothing to wear other than this sweaty t-shirt. So I walked into the black shop and bought it. That's exactly. My wife reminded me.
The Aloha Friday.
Exactly. Thank you guys for hosting us so graciously.
Glad you came down.
Big deal.
You're supporting
I
this.
know you've been all over this, man.
We appreciate the grant.
Yeah, the money.
Put it over the top.
I just told Chris that I think that in the top handful, if not the number one,
No, we're probably going
most memorable call.
get right into I think you might say hi.
Lowe's selected this as one of the projects. Tom Fraser donated $50,000. I don't think so. He's over. I know he's over there with you. His nephew is in the state tournament. So there's one of the coaches.
Oh, right. Where are they in the paper?
I think there are 14 left. Did they play Cherry Hill last night? Okay.
I know Cherry Hill.
I think they won. Did they beat Cherry Hill? I didn't see the score.
Somewhere.
They've got at the beginning of the season. Well, Mike is saying they got a good program. I think they're going to take the whole. They're going to wind up going every week.
Oh, that's huge. Huge.
Yes.
Oh, man, I said to one of them. Actually, one of the coaches who worked with me
Yeah.
one of the spots. I said, I think it's ground zero for baseball in the state. One of the
Yeah, I think it's fine to go right, yeah.
Yes. Remarks when you finish. Is it okay? Yes. I think you're first up to bat. Thank you for coming down and joining us. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, no worries. I have work to be done.
Sounds like it works, don't they? All right. You guys hear me? All right. Usually when I'm in front of the classroom, I don't have one of these in my face, so I usually have to project a little bit louder. But thank you for coming. It means a lot to Mary and I and the rest of our family that you're here. When I teach, I usually just ad-lib it because that's what kids like. They like the ad-lib. They like the story. But I'm going a little bit off rogue here and actually wrote something. And for a mathematics teacher, that's going to be for me, it's a stretch. But here we go. On July 12th, 2012, most people would think, why us? An accident in which your child suffers a traumatic brain injury would break most families apart. Gavin's injury brought us closer together. Mary and I started our dream of an all-inclusive complex in March of 2017. Tom Keller, former mayor of Toms River, believed in us and our dream. Along with the Toms River councilmen, they approved the parcel of land we are standing on. We are extremely grateful to Tom and appreciate all the help from our current mayor, Mo Hill, business administrator Lou Amoroso, town engineer Bob Shinkalian, and town building inspector John Garrity. Now, on my paper, I have a little part where I say ad-lib. And the reason why is John Garrity came yesterday on his own time to make sure that we had our inspection done correctly. And that's the thing about this council and this administration currently. They really have stepped up to the plate because they understand what Mary and I are going through. It's also given me an opportunity real quick to apologize to those gentlemen because I am at times a bull in a china shop. There's no two ways about it. I have the weight of the world on me because I want this thing to be built for my son as well as other children in surrounding areas. Gavin's lost friends because of their illness and didn't get to experience this complex. And so I do apologize to you guys, but it's because I want this thing to be built yesterday. With land in hand, we needed to create a foundation. Thank you to Mike Rotaco, Dave Manzo, Justin Bozak, and Jillian Messina to take the role of executive board members. Next step, how do we get our ideas in our head to paper? Mazer Engineering, now Collier's Engineering, Jim Prioli, Derek Jordan, have done a great job taking our vision and placing it on paper. The complex was now visible. It was time to raise funds. We thank Dr. Blum of Ocean Orthopedic Associates, Jeremy Grunin of the J. and Linda Grunin Foundation, and Justin Edelman of RWJ Barnabas Health. They invested with us early and gave us credibility. Thank you. Of course, the breeze picks up. Then the pandemic hit as we were to begin building. No one could predict when normalcy would return. When the dust settled, we, and I mean Mary, myself, and our devoted friend and site coordinator Larry Hanneman of LJH Landscaping, were ready to start. But we had lost significant donations and construction crews. But once again, someone stood up to help us. We thank NJ Site and Utility for taking on the construction at the site. They're an amazing company. However, the loss of funds was concerning until the day Terrence Turnback called about the governor's interest in our project. A few phone calls and the Field of Dreams was on the proposed budget for a $400,000 grant. Ad-lib. So Terrence calls me and says, listen, how much money do you need? I said, how much money you got? So he basically said that they were interested, we can get it on the budget, and learning about it once you're on the budget doesn't mean you're going to get the money. So once I heard we were on the budget, though, that to me was one of the most exciting things ever. And I, matter of fact, was able to reach out to the chief of staff, and he was able to then get me in a phone call with Governor. And it was like two old friends talking, really, to tell you the truth. And I think the thing about the governor that meant so much, he didn't even talk about the field. He didn't talk about the 400,000. The whole conversation was about, how's Gavin doing? How's Mary doing? How's your family doing? And then we said, we left it off. Hopefully we'll talk again. And that's, to us, meant, or at least to me, meant so much. Thanks. Last page. Time went by until I received a text from Terrence stating congratulations for being on the approved budget. This grant ensures the construction costs for the complex will be paid. This grant ensures those with a special need will have a place to have fun with full inclusion. Mary, myself, and especially Gavin thank Governor Phil Murphy for this wonderful gift. Gov, you may not know the magnitude of your efforts, but you have opened doors to so many special needs people and their families. Thank you.
I just said to Christian, the bad news for me is I have to follow him. Christian, this is off topic. Little ad lib, by the way, to add to your ad libs. I think if my 4 kids had had you teaching math in high school, they would have come out in a different place as it relates to their love and respect for the discipline. You are a mesmerizing, spellbinding speaker, and it's great to be with you in person. I want to thank Christian, Mary, young Scarlett, and of course the inspiration for why we're here today, the big guy, Gavin. An incredible honor for me to be here in person. And I cannot wait to be back when this thing is completed. The last coat of paint is finished. I'm honored to be with the whole team of folks here today. Anybody who's watching this on a live stream probably can't appreciate the spectrum of people who are here, who are helping this project get over the goal line. And I appreciate enormously your gracious words my way, Christian, but I'm one of many here. And I'm honored to be among them. From ARC to the Jewish community to the Field of Dreams broad team. Larry, an honor to meet you. Larry said this thing's going to be done by October. So it sounds like we do what Larry tells us to do, and that's certainly why I'm here. I want to thank Mayor Mo, it's great to be with you, the members of your council who are an extraordinary team. This is one of those communities in our state. As it goes, we go. We're going to hear from Terrence Turnback, who's Ward 4 councilman, in a couple of minutes. So Terrence, representing your colleagues, and Mo, we'll hear from you in a minute. It's an honor to be with you. Really enjoyed getting the tour and understanding what this is going to look like, and to understand the vision of this field once it is completed. And when it is done, it will be an extraordinary addition, clearly, to Toms River. But it will stand as a model, frankly, and a statement to our entire state of the power of inclusion, in the necessity of accessible and welcoming places to play for every child of every age, and moreover, to the beauty of dreams. The moment we spoke, and I said to Christian earlier, top 3 phone conversations of my 3.5 years as governor, without question. I knew that when we spoke that the Field of Dreams here in Toms River was worthy of our investment as a state. That was never in question. As Christian has noted, the pandemic directly impacted his ability to raise private funds to finish this project, as it did to many other organizations up and down our state. And throughout the pandemic, we have tried at every step of the way to be there as partners to keep them and their missions alive and strong. It has not been easy. Besides, if there's a better project, may I ask this, for a public-private partnership than this one, I'd like to ask you to show it to me. I mean, this is as good as it gets. The field will also be a reminder, I think, and Mo and the members of council will appreciate this, of what a budget truly is. It's a statement. It's not just numbers. It's a statement of values in black and white. What we as a state in our case, or as a community in yours, and what our people hold as important to our shared future. I've said this before in other venues around the state. Behind every number, as I say in this budget, is the face of New Jersey, is the face of a New Jerseyan. In this case, it's Gavin and many others who will enjoy this state. And every line item is the need of a community. So the line providing, just for the record, the $400,000 investment in the Toms River Field of Dreams may be short. It is one line on page 40, by the way, of a 279-page budget. But the impact of this single little line will be, I need not tell you, will be immeasurable. It will help see the completion of the work here along with all these other extraordinary partners. It will impact every child and adult of every ability who enters here for well into the future. I know, Mo, you and your colleagues hear it at the township level. I know Gary and his Ocean County colleagues hear it at the county level. I hear it at the state level where people sort of throw things at you. Hey, what's this pork in the budget? Right? I'd like them to come here and see that this is the farthest thing imaginable from pork. This is life-changing, and I'm incredibly honored to be with you all today. I'll close with, I can't help but be reminded of the great line from the movie Field of Dreams. If you build it, he will come or they will come. And when this field is completed, all I can say is, Christian, people will come. People will most definitely come. You are building it, Christian, and all of your partners here, and I'm extremely proud that the state is a partner, the town is a partner, the county is a partner, and so many other extraordinary organizations. I'm honored to be here, and I cannot wait to come back when construction is complete, and Larry tells me that'll be in October. I do what Larry tells me to do, and I'll be here when that dream finally becomes a reality. With that, I want to introduce one of the extraordinary members of council who are here today, a guy who's been all over this, Ward 4, Councilman Terrence Turnback. Terrence, who, by the way, is a lot better dressed than I am today.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, I have to tell you, I'm a little surprised because I didn't know I was speaking, so I'm going to ad-lib the whole thing. But it starts with the Kane family, and I want to say I appreciate your vision, the passion you brought to something, and you're making a positive impact on Toms River, on our county, and on our state. And this doesn't happen without you. So we appreciate you very much, and this project's going to get done. The sense that I have here is this is all about community, right? We have the Kane family here. We have the Hannemans. We have volunteers. We've got the council. We've got the state government. Everybody coming together to get something positive done. And isn't that the beauty of community? Isn't that what community is really all about? And when you have an opportunity to serve on the town council, it's something that we take very seriously, because you serve with an opportunity you want to leave Toms River in a better place than when you started. You want to make a positive impact on the world, something I tell my children every day. Let's make a positive impact on this world. And that's what all of us here today are doing. And it starts with you. I cannot thank you enough. Governor Murphy, I cannot thank you and your staff enough. And I want to mention two members of your staff that really are influential in this, and that's Tim Hillman, who's standing over there, and George Helmy, who I'm sure is in Trenton working. But I spoke to Tim, I spoke to George about the Field of Dreams, and they followed through and got it done. And you got it done. And we'll forever be thankful here. This is going to change the face of Toms River. It's going to change the face of Ocean County. It's going to change the face of New Jersey. And the beauty of the inclusivity, right? Of everybody playing together. I can't wait to be here and see it. I can't wait for Governor Murphy to come back down. Thank you all very much. And I believe we're going to introduce Mayor Maurice Hill now. Mo, thank you.
I want you to know I called Terrence last night and I said, Terrence, golf shirts. He didn't get the message. He shows up as a lawyer. The one thing what I learned in the military is when you're the last speaker, be brief and be gone. So this Field of Dreams will give us a unique opportunity and an innovative opportunity for our special needs children to have recreational experiences. It's a very positive move forward for the town, and the town has been overwhelmingly in support of this project from get-go. This was brought to Tom in early 2018. I think the council voted to approve the land in January of 2018, and it's been a go ever since. Our local construction and builders have donated services. A lot of the utilities that are here were put in by volunteer labor. Christian and Mary have been spearheading this. And I have to tell you, it's Terrence is right. It's been a community effort from the get-go. One of our Major League Baseball players, Todd Frazier, donated $50,000 to this operation. You also had a nationally known sculptor, Brian Hanlon, do the sculpture for the Field of Dreams. So it's been truly a community project. And I want to thank the governor and the state legislature for giving us the last $400,000 to kind of put us over the top. And I look forward to coming here in October and cutting the ribbon and seeing everybody using it. Christian, the last time we were here, I think it was Matt, Lori, Terrence, and myself, it was sub-zero, and I don't wear socks, so I was cold. But today it's a beautiful day, lovely day, and congratulations to you and Mary for all you've done for spearheading this and setting it in motion. And I want to thank our council people, Kevin Gagan, Matt Latano, Lori Urick, and Terrence, for seeing this, getting this through over the goal line so we can finish it. And best of luck for everybody, and thank you for coming.
The weather's a little bit different. I said to Christian as we pulled up today, if we stay here too long, we could fry eggs on the basketball court. That's it, folks. I want to. Where's Kevin? Kevin Gagan, not only a great member of council, but also was, I think, the first person to be at the scene of the tragic accident that has led to today. So, Kevin, thank you, and Terrence, again, for your gracious words. Mo, as always, to your colleagues. And most importantly to you four. And the four who aren't here, by the way, who are working somewhere. So they've got 4 older kids who are out and about. But to Christian and Mary and Scarlett, bless you, and Gavin, the man of the hour, and to every single one of you. Mo thanked the legislature, and I have to thank them as well, and meant to up front. So it's a community, it's a county, it's the state. But that budget they've got to send it my way with this appropriation in it. We asked for it, but to their credit, they stood up and put it in there, and I signed it. So God bless you all. Have a great, safe weekend, and I cannot wait to come back to stand alongside everybody to cut that ribbon. Bless you all.